Hi, my name is Mr. Stock. I am the coach of Team 8234 Cyclone Robotics from Santa Fe Trail Middle School, and I was just wanting to show you some of the hard work the robotics team has put in towards their research project. Every season for LEGO Robotics, we have to research a topic, and the students go through different versions of the topic until they come to a problem they want to attempt to solve. The students have spent hours upon hours upon hours up here at Santa Fe Trail on Wednesday nights, on weekends, coming in during homeroom just to research these topics and come up with a solution to what they feel is a huge problem that faces everyone who has a pet. The theme this year is called Animal Allies, and so I'm going to send it over to the Cyclone Robotics team to describe the research they went into and how they came up with their project for this upcoming season.
Hi, my name is Catherine Knight, and I'm with Team 8234 Cyclone Robotics Santa Fe Trail.
Hi, I'm Fidel.
Hi, I'm Erin.
Hi, I'm Molly.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
I'm Ty.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Nathan.
And we're going to tell you about our assignment. At first, we thought we had very mixed feelings about what our project was going to be about. We came up with a first idea about relating agriculture, and one thing about agriculture is the runoff from chemicals get into local wildlife areas and can affect wildlife in negative ways, such as frogs changing sex. Another way is local and scientific books that we've been using for our science classes day to day, especially 7th grade science of genes and hereditary science.
Then we moved on to service animals. We looked at the accessibility, how these animals are trained, and how they're implemented in everyday life. From then, we moved on to animal testing for medical reasons. From then, we looked at the cost of it, how effective this is, and how accurate that is. Then we moved on to a similar subject, animal testing for cosmetics. We looked at similar things, and in addition to that, we looked at what companies do and don't test on animals and what are the advantages and disadvantages of testing. Then we ran into a big roadblock with that, realizing that China required mandatory animal testing for all products sold in their country. After deciding that we did not want to convince the entire country of China to change their laws, we then moved on to pathogens and how that affects the pet food industry.
So we talked to Deb Stone, who works at Perigo Animal Health, and she brought up the idea of pathogens and pesticides getting into food, which can harm animals, and how companies have to do recalls every year. We checked FDA reports, and they said that last year, 26 million bags of dog food were recalled. But the problem with recalls is that it's hard for consumers to know whether the product they're buying has been recalled or not. So we decided to try to find a way to make it easier for consumers to be informed.
And the way we did that was we began thinking of ways to use cell phones and modern day technology. So first, an idea of an app was brought up, but then we thought no, that really wouldn't work. And then a QR code came up because all you have to do is really scan it, and instead of other ones where they bring you to just their main web page where it's kind of misleading, it will bring you directly to what your bag is and if it's been recalled or not. We talked to Rick Stock. He is an industrial engineer and he is food specific printing for labels and bags. He told us about what the machines do and all the printers, that there's a film that all they do is heat it up on a piece of metal and they just print it down. He also informed us about the design company, part of the company, and how they get together and they all talk about what should be on the bag. He told us that getting a new printer was not necessary, that the ones that they had right now are totally available for printing QR codes.
So in order to do that, we sent out an email to people that did the company to put the QR codes on the bag. Then we were sharing, how we shared it was we did a survey and we sent it, and we also are sharing this. We shared videos with YouTube and school and district.
In order to accurately demonstrate our QR codes, we made a website that would show you whether or not when you scanned the bad code, it would show you that it was bad, and you can also find more information out on the page. And if you scan the one that was good, then it would bring you to a page that said you're good, and you could also look and tell them if it was bad or if you had any concerns with it.
And so this system it benefits the retailers, the company, the pets, and the consumers. The consumers are benefited because it allows them to know if their bag is recalled right there. So they don't really have to do extra work. And then the pets are benefited because they won't eat anything bad and get sick.
The companies are benefited because they can send the information out and the consumers and retailers can figure that out and take care of it. The retailers are benefited so they can get the information and take the stuff off the shelves before anything bad can happen.